What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Calin and I'm trying to complete an Ironman in 2021. I had an absolutely beautiful run today. It was a balmy 0 degrees outside and the sun was shining, and I kept it at a nice easy pace of 6 minutes per kilometer for a respectable 16-kilometer long run. Today I'm going to be reviewing how my past month of training has gone, and I also wanted to talk about taking a step back and basically slowing down my training. So yeah guys, I would really appreciate it if you guys would please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get right into this video. I always like to start with the stats of the month, and this month I did 30 hours of training, and in those 30 hours of training I did around 775 kilometers. And that breaks down to 705 kilometers of cycling and 70 kilometers of running. Compared to last month where I cycled 1,007 kilometers and ran 110 kilometers, it's definitely a bit of a slowdown. I guess part of that is due to the fact that February just has less days for you to train, but I think mostly it's due to the fact of taking a step back and going back to base training. One reason why there's a big change in volume going from one block to the other is because you're going from the end of a block to the beginning of a block, and usually within that block you ramp up the volume. So you're going from the highest amount of volume in one block to the lowest amount of volume in the other. And another reason why is because Trainer Road's base phase, during their off weeks, it's usually a bit more chill than their build phase. And the way that they're more chill is that the long rides and long runs are way shorter on your off weeks. So I just wanted to mention something that I'm actually disappointed about this month. So this month I made it a goal to try and increase the frequency of my running workouts. I wanted to run at least 3 times per week with the same relative volume that I was before, with the goal of getting injured less. And the one thing that made it really hard for me to hit this month was basically there was a polar vortex that hit Canada and parts of the US, actually went down all the way to Texas, which is crazy. And basically it was regularly -20, and it was very common for it to be like -30 Celsius. And I usually run in the evenings because of work and school, and that time of the day is usually coldest, which kind of really sucks. And this made it really tough to find the motivation to just get out there and run. But basically what I did, I still completed 2 run workouts per week, except for 1 week where I swapped out a run workout for a bike workout. Regardless, it's starting to warm up again. It was 0 degrees today, and that was perfect. And so this next month, my main goal is going to be trying to stick to higher frequencies for my run workouts. So I just wanted to take a moment and have a sort of real talk about slowing down and going back to base training. Last month, which was my highest volume month so far, I was really finding myself struggling to basically balance my workouts with my work, school, personal time, family time, etc. I didn't really look forward to my workouts, and I usually had to force myself to get through it a lot of the times. And this is exactly what burning out sounds like, and I really don't want to burn out 6 months before my Ironman. So to avoid burnout, I thought going back to base training would be the best decision. 1, because it'll give me more time for all the other things that I have to do throughout the day. And 2, I really do think that I need to build my aerobic base. So in terms of my training plan, this means that my weekly volume is going to be a little bit less, and also my workouts are just a little bit easier sometimes. So basically my long rides are a bit shorter until they ramp up again, and also my threshold rides are back to being sweet spot and tempo rides. I've honestly found it so nice having more time to do other things throughout the day, and I think that it's really important to actually recharge my motivation to avoid burnout, because once you burn out, it's like 100 times harder to complete your workouts. In conclusion, we have successfully completed another month of training, and we are continuing to progress. There are still 6 months until Ironman Mont Tremblant, And basically this is like a weird zone where it feels both close and both very far. And so I think it's really important to stay focused during this time. So hopefully with base training being a little bit easier, it'll help me focus on my workouts and make sure that I complete every single one of them. All right, guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for another video.